How's it going, everybody? My name is Ben. Welcome to the Off-Road Campfires YouTube channel. On this channel, you can expect to see a lot of this guy. This is my dog, Bernie. You'll also be seeing my girlfriend, Brooke, and I going camping and overlanding here in the Rocky Mountains of Alberta. So we're gonna head downstairs. I'll show you my truck and I'll show you things I've done to it, some things I want to do to it, some projects that I have kind of ongoing right now, how our setup is with camping and everything. And I'll let you know about some future videos about some modifications that we're gonna be doing to this truck. I'm super excited. Let's get right into it. This is my 2004 Lexus GX470. We'll walk around the car. I'll show you some things I like, some things I don't like. I bought the car with some modifications already done to it, so I'll show you some of those and some things that I want to change, some projects that I have going on in the future as well. Let's dive right into this. So the truck is sitting on 33-inch tires with some 17-inch wheels on it. It's lifted with Old Man Emu suspension with a 2-inch lift right now. I'm finding that that's kind of the perfect middle ground without getting too much body roll. However, these tires don't clear all the way. So there is a body mount here that a lot of people just chop off so they don't rub their tires away. And my tires have seen a little bit of that body mount. So for lighting, I have Oxbeam 3-inch ditch lights with the yellow covers over top of them. Works really great in the snowstorms that we have here in Alberta. When you're in whiteout conditions, the amber can shoot through the snow, in theory anyway. I found it works pretty decent, so I keep them on there. I also have the matching Oxbeam LED front headlights and high beams. So I find with a combination of having both these LEDs, there's not really a real reason to have a full light bar at the top. It is plenty bright enough with both of these in here, especially with the high beams on. Coming around the side of the vehicle, you can see I have a clamshell rooftop tent. This design with these kind of tensioner ropes isn't my favorite, so I do want to switch to some sort of clamp style clamp mainly, just so that it's easier to pack up, especially in the winter when your hands get cold. It's not going to be super fun getting these ropes through the little tiny plastic clips. It does still have the factory roof rack. It's strong enough at the moment to hold the rooftop tent, but what I am noticing is when I'm driving on the highway, these support beams are kind of flexy, so you do get a little bit of a rattle. That brings me to my first thing that I want to upgrade is going to be a new roof rack, either the Prinzu or the Prinzu style rack. Still haven't made a decision on which one I want to go with yet, or doing a DIY one myself, seeing what I can come up with. Coming around to the back, you can see I do have a rear bumper cut. I also have a front bumper cut too, just to get a little bit more clearance. There has been some impact damage here, so potentially in the future looking for another bumper. In the tailgate area, recently just installed a new grab handle. When I bought it, there wasn't one on here, so I actually found this off of an old water bottle. This was the handle for it and works perfectly, looks really good, has a little compass and a whistle on it, so I'll take it. This I just built a couple weeks ago. This is the drop down table for the rear tailgate. Pretty much works as follows. Drops down, and this thing's pretty sturdy. I found that it holds my power station, will hold a full case of beer, no problem at all. So excited to get cooking on this summer. And that kind of brings me to the next area where I want to make some improvements on. This is the rear trunk setup here. At the moment, you can see I still have to have some bins in here. I transferred these over from my Tacoma. It works really well, just kind of organizing all your camping gear in one space. I haven't found a position to mount these traction boards yet. On my old Tacoma, I mounted them on the bed rack, and that really helped with clearing up a lot of space within the bed, not having these bulky traction boards taking up some space. Anyway, I do want to make some sort of drawer system that on this side can be more of a kitchenette, or this is our prep area. I was thinking about putting a sink in this portion here, just so it's a little bit easier to wash dishes and clean up. And then on this side, I'd like to have another drawer, which is mainly just storage. So it's going to be holding all of our camping gear, some recovery equipment as well, but pretty much just freeing up that space of the bins back there and having a nice flat surface to have everything stored and tucked away nicely and organized. So that's a little bit about my truck and some future plans that I have going forward. Right now we're in the Ghost Valley in the Ghost Public Land Use Zone here just outside of Cochrane, Alberta. We're gonna have a fire, we're gonna maybe set up the rooftop tent. Let's show you around kind of our campsite. We're not camping here tonight, it's a little bit too cold because it is January 26th. Surprisingly, there's no snow around here, which is kind of strange for this time of year. But we're gonna hang out with the dog, have a nice fire, and I'll take you along for the ride. Finally got everything all set up, as you can probably see here behind me. But yeah, like I said, we're here in the Ghost Palouse. This is the Ghost Valley down here with Ghost River running through. These trails lead all the way down into the mountains, right up towards Lake Minnewanka area. Normally we do go all the way down into the riverbed area. Lots of great places over there for some off-roading and some really good camp spots. But we're just over here on the cliff side, mainly just for these views because I thought this would be a good spot to kind of show off the rig a little bit, get a kind of a good understanding for the areas that we come to. Bernie's barking at me. Bernie, what are you doing, buddy? Let me know if you like these style of videos. Something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. Definitely want to try to post maybe 2 to 3 times per month. I'll try to get video out every weekend for you guys. So we're all just getting packed up, ready to head back soon. I think I might go on a little walk maybe before we leave. There goes the campsite. Tent is packed up in. We just want to try it out a little bit, so we hopped in there for a little bit, hung out.